What is this? Okay, look at.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Oh.
The wall.
Recruits at the
Always
gate.
wanted to see it, but not like this.
Okay. Can we move? Yep, we can.
Your arrival, is it?
Another
Yep.
one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
What else would I be on? Okay. That's not nice. Whoa.
Looks like it
what's
was built by
happening?
giants, doesn't it? You're
Hello?
new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem
mean,
nice.
they probably are.
That's
So.
not so good round here.
Alrighty then. Use the stairs, please. Thank you. This guy definitely doesn't look scary or anything.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
It's a nice welcome speech. It's a good thing he handles all the recruits.
I'm Gary Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You thief. A raper. You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
I killed a
I
man.
killed a man who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no liar, either.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
If you say
If you
so.
say so.
I do. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it
I
comes,
gathered that.
try to make it quick.
Well, he seems friendly.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat and shit.
Still out my legs.
Whitehill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some
Here I
salted
come.
pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you
I'm
lazy fuck.
coming.
Is that him?
Stop my legs and arms.
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Hey.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
And he's leaning on a girl.
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forresters
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
my
you
lord.
give it a toss.
Don't
Oh,
let
dig
go
up
of your
here.
sister now.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
All right, Dick.
Move aside, soldier. I'm quite comfortable, thank you.
Do you like
And I don't
want to
think
start
you're gonna
things?
make me.
Like, what's your problem, dude?
I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
Get the fuck out.
Go on then, my lord.
Dick.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous.
People have
You're
no
treating them
respect.
like
The
dogs.
wine
keeps their wits dull. It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you
barely
he'd be up and
walking,
about.
to be
Call
honest.
this walking. I can barely stand.
Well, you're here at least. And a good thing, too.
Indeed it is.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house. Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps
Someone's a
them off their
little
guard.
bitter.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
Duncan.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Then find me one, Sir Royal.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed. And our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed.
The Glenmores may no longer desire the Union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now? He's barely recovered.
Why is she coming here?
She means to pay her respects to your father. But it could also be a chance to solidify our arrangement. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick. And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave. I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Just handle it.
We could keep them fed, but take away their wine. Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But Forresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
I can help you with it.
That's all right. The last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Sure, maybe.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady
This
Mira
guy
Forrester.
again.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asked that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it?
Once again.
She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Forgive my mother. She doesn't see the harm in what she does.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to secure the marriage.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter...
No. No. No, I would... No. That would be a lot of... No. No, I feel bad. I can't. It's just
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited...
I can't just forge a letter?
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war. I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk.
About what? I don't trust this person, to be honest.
What about?
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.